to all New Yorkers, select Connecticutans, certain Massachusettsians, and other such people who might live in the tri-state area, New Jerseyans, my home state. If you are like me, a gardener, and it is May 2026, you might also be experiencing the worst May ever. Why is it the worst May ever? Well, I'll tell you. About 5-ish days ago, I made a funny post about the fact that it was finally not going down to 40 degrees at night and I could plant my peppers. Usually our last frost date doesn't go past Mother's Day. Not this year, no. So my peppers are planted. They're happy. But you know what happened next? It's 90 degrees! For those of you who don't garden, we have certain seasons, especially in the Northeast, and in the Midwest too, and I'm sure in Oregon and Washington. But we have our cold crop season, where we plant kales and mustards and broccoli and cauliflower and all those things that I've been showing off and I'm so happy about. And sugar snap peas. I don't even have sugar snap peas yet because it is still cold weather crop season and we've had a very cold spring up until now. However, at 90 degrees, those things die or they bolt. And bolting, which means that they're going to their next phase of life, they are creating flowers, they are creating seeds, means we can't eat them anymore. And the best part about this 90-degree day and tomorrow's 85-degree day and the next day's 95-degree day is that after those 3 days, we have a 40-point drop in temperature and it's going to be a high of 65 and a low of 48 for the rest of this week. What does one do when the weather is on crack and is going up and down and up and down and up and down like this? We try to preserve our cold weather crops. The best way to preserve a cold weather crop is to provide shade. Now they do sell shade cloths, but I don't want to buy one. And I do have the world's largest tarp. This tarp is folded in half right now. That's how big it is. It's pitch dark in here. However, this also ensures that my plants do not get cooked by 90 degrees of sunlight. The sunlight does make a difference and they can tolerate being in darkness for a couple of days. Now to those who might be growing kale, your kale is going to be okay because kale is what we call a biennial crop and it will not flower, it will not bolt usually until the second year. But mustards, which I have a lot of, and tatsoi, which I have a lot of, they're ready to bolt at a moment's notice. So I'm really trying to protect those specifically. Cauliflower and broccoli. Now I have broccolini and I have heat tolerant cauliflower, thank God. They can also just go to flower. So you, instead of lovely little heads, you'll have beautiful flowers, which are edible. But I'd rather keep them all in darkness and try to preserve them until we make it to the next 60 degrees. Oh God, we've got tatsoi. It's being touched by the sunlight. Oh God, I'm gonna have to pull this down. Okay, she's safe. Anywho, if you are currently experiencing this weather and you're panicking, go get a sheet, go get a tarp, go get any cloth that you have that can deflect some sunlight. Last year I literally zip tied umbrellas to things over my plants and it worked. It got them through this kind of heat wave. So it's not necessarily over, but this weather is really testing us.